So this week's theme is to write a letter to the 13-year-old version of you. When I was 12, I had a bike accident. I was going down a hill and I hit the brake, but I hit the front brake instead of the back brake, and I flipped over the handlebars. I got my helmet back. It was all crushed, blood, gravel everywhere. So because of that accident, I tend to have some trouble recalling things when I was that age. So here's what I have to say to 13-year-old version of me. There is this boy, he's your best friend, and things change. Normally I would tell you to don't bother, don't let him in, don't go in that direction. He's gonna hurt you a lot, and you're gonna hurt him, and then the impact of the relationship causes both of you to hurt other people. But honestly, everything that's happened in your life kind of shapes you into the person who you are today. I wouldn't change it. On a less serious note, gallstones. And now I know you're not 13, you're 14. You're going to experience a huge amount of pain. And the doctor is going to tell you that you're just having acid reflux and give you Zantac. And I mean, if you want to let this go on for 5 months until you end up in the hospital in a severe condition, I mean, you can. It's not fun. But I would just tell the doctor to smarten up. That's what I would do. But I can't. I know this was supposed to be only for 13, but I just figured I'd just keep going. So 14 we had gallstones. 15.
Call from Mom. Mobile.
Mom's calling.
Call from Mom.
Hello? I forget where I left off. Mom interrupted me to lecture me about not feeling good and calling an ambulance. 15-year-old Stephanie. You're fine, you're doing good. I don't think I had any problems with you when you were 15. 16-year-old Stephanie. You caused a lot of problems. 17-year-old, you had the hardest year. Relationship ends, you'll manage. It's not your fault. When I was 17, I had someone in my life who was very important to me and very close to me. That person decided that they didn't want to live anymore and attempted suicide about 3 times, 4 maybe. It takes a lot out of you. To this day, even at 23, you still don't know why they did it. That was a hard thing to go through, and you came out of it fine. And even if you haven't reached an understanding, maybe one day you will. I think some of the most important advice I can give myself when I was 13, even though it's kind of harsh, the friends that you have in high school, you know, stay friends with them, but I'm just gonna tell you that high school is so insignificant. I mean, you grew up, you moved away to a completely different province. You're not in touch with any of those friends. You don't talk to them. You've kept maybe 3 best friends. Well, next week's theme, I'm hoping, will be a little bit more of a lighter mood. Now, Alyssa, it's hard to write a letter to your 13-year-old self. I find with a lot of people, if they've had bad experiences, they tend to block them out. I'm sorry that you got bullied. I did deal with bullying, not for very much of my life. Mostly when I was a kid, but I don't remember a lot of it, you know, hence the blocking it out. I'm comfortable enough to share with people why I got bullied. Right now, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I wouldn't change anything about it. My ears stick out. I think the last time that I was made fun of for my ears was in grade 8. I do remember one boy saying something, but then I said something mean back to him, and that never works. Don't do that. If somebody were to say something about them now, I don't care. I don't really. Do you want to see them? Do you want to see my ears? Because they do kind of stick out. See? You can see my ears stick out. See, my ears stick out. So we just got hair that covers it. Oh, and P.S., 13-year-old Stephanie, do not cut your hair to this length. Do not get bangs. Just don't do it. Please. Sydney did not post yesterday, but hers is coming. Don't you worry. Sometime this week it'll be coming. And that is all for this fine Wednesday around supper time, I should probably eat. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.